1 rep max sets, heavy bench press, heavy squats, single rep shoulder press, heavy weighted pull-ups, heavy weighted dips, lower volume, higher intensity, meaning load. That's what's gonna really work on those dense, thick fibers.
I developed habits lately I've been trying to break, and them battles in my mind, they still keep me up late. So I see you sleeping on me when you should have been awake. Hope you die in your sleep, I'll start a fire at your wake. I'ma see this through and now, don't care how long it takes. Now everything changed when I decided.
What's going on, YouTube? Back with the Prez, bringing you another workout down here in Hallandale Beach. Today's gonna be all body weight, shoulder focused. We're gonna be using bodybuilding intensity principles to increase the intensity of the workout. So remember, when working with body weight, your body weight is going to be your max load. So when I'm doing handstand push-ups, I'm still working at almost 1 rep max intensities. Maybe where I could get 1 or 2 clean freestanding handstand push-ups. That means my body weight in terms of intensity is high. It's around 90 to 95% when it comes to freestanding handstands. Now, ways to decrease intensity would be to do modified regressions. So what I'm going to be doing now is pretty much like a giant set. I'm going to be doing triple drop sets with various intensities. We're going to start freestanding on the P-bars, drop to wall assisted, and then drop to a pike variation. Really increasing the overall volume of the set. Like I said, bodybuilding principles, while each variation is going to lower the intensity. But just because we're going from a harder intensity, those variations are still going to produce almost optimal, maximal effort sets, because again, the fiber's going to be under extreme fatigue. So we're going to go for 3 total rounds of this giant set, triple drop set training. Let's go, round 1, let's get it. Like I said, I'm really only getting 1, maybe 2 clean press-ups on the P-bar. That means the intensity of the body weight is still very high. So now we're going to drop down to an easier regression. We're going to go for max reps again. Back to the wall, max reps. Now, right down to our pike variation. I'm going to use these bars right here. Alright guys, that was the first round. Crazy burn in the shoulders. That's the purpose of this. You're going to build up a lot of lactic acid in the muscle that you're working. And it doesn't matter what type of training you're doing. You can do this for pull-ups, you can do this for push-ups, you can do this for like I'm doing for handstands right now. There's always an easier regression that you guys could drop to allow you to increase the repetitions throughout the given set, right? So these are called intensity principles. And like we saw, set the first variation, the hardest, and each subsequent one gets a little bit easier, but because the muscle is still fatigued, each one's very effective at producing maximum fiber output. So that was 1 round down, 2 more to go. Let's get it. Let's go guys, second set. So in between each set right now, I'm taking just about 3 minutes. Remember, it's very high volume overall. In order for me to get out that first rep again, where I'm working at higher intensities, I gotta let the nervous system and the ATP recover. 3 to 5 minute breaks. I'm not trying to hit that 5-minute mark, trying to keep it just around 3 minutes. This way the blood and lactic acid almost stays in the muscles slightly. So let's go, second round. Let's go right to the easier progression, easier regression. Sorry about that. Back to the wall, max reps. Look at that. Only was able to catch 3 reps. Set 1, I think I caught 6. Dropping down to, again, another easier variation. as many reps as possible, guys. Remember, when you're doing these pike variation, you want to be piked on your tippy toes the whole time, right? Don't let your body go back too far. You want to keep your feet close. Lean your weight back, staring at your toes the whole time. Head down and elbows and head goes through. Pushing back, not up. Alright, that's 2 sets down. Told you, 3 rounds total of this. Again, just because the volume is so high for each set, right? You don't got to do too much of this. When you, like I said before, each regression is still getting maximal fiber output recruitment, right? Because you're doing them under extreme fatigue from the previous variation. 2 sets down, 3-minute break. Let's get this last one. Let's go, guys. 3rd set. Let's get it. And look, like I said, the first variation, the intensity just became too much right now. So I was able to get the press up initially, then I couldn't get one more rep out. So I tried to just do a controlled negative, keeping it in deep position as long as I can for that time of detention. Let's go. See, I'm only getting 3 reps and back to the wall. When fresh, I'm gonna hit 10 plus a set. That's how fatiguing this type of training is. That's how you can increase the intensity of the routine by just using your body weight, making easier variations harder. Let's go. Pause on the bottom of every one of these reps, guys. Keep that tension high. Alright guys, that was 3 sets of triple drop set or giant set training, body weight only for our shoulders. Listen, remember I spoke about this many times in the past. There's 2 types of muscle growth. You got what's called myofibril hypertrophy, where you're really focusing on building stronger, denser, thicker fibers. Remember, that's high intensity training, meaning load. 1 rep max sets, heavy bench press, heavy squats, single rep shoulder press, heavy weighted pull-ups, heavy weighted dips, lower volume, higher intensity, meaning load. That's what's gonna really work on those dense, thick fibers. Then you have what's called sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, which is a buildup of fluid in the muscles. You get more metabolites, which is done through more blood being pumped to the muscle. How do you get more blood pumped to the muscle? More repetition, more volume. That's what's called sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. That's what's considered the pump. Remember, pump training is very effective for growing muscles. The bigger a muscle is, the stronger it could be. So in general, what that means is the more you could rep at a given weight, the stronger you will be at a higher intensity load. Remember, the bigger the muscle, the more potential for that muscle to be strong. And the stronger the muscle is, the more you could rep out at lower intensities. So you gotta use both methods of training to get the best results possible for you. And doing this type of giant set, drop set training, where the first variation is really focusing on that strength-based myofibril hypertrophy, and then you go to easier progressions to pump the muscle up with more blood, really focusing on the pump. You're getting the best of both worlds all in one training session. So quick, simple, effective shoulder routine, body weight only. Remember guys, when you train body weight, you gotta learn to when you're training natural, for that matter, you got to learn to vary the intensity. Remember, you can't kill yourself every single day, or else you're going to burn out a lot easier than the people that you see that are enhanced, right? So keep the volume high and the intensity low, like we did for the majority of the sets here. Remember, hard, 2 easier progressions. Utilize the best of both worlds, and you're gonna get the best possible results. Hope you guys enjoyed this routine. Like I said, you could try this for any muscle group. You could do this for pull-ups, you could do this for dips, you could do this for push-ups, for squats. It's all considered like a triple drop set, right? Those are bodybuilding intensity principles. Hope you enjoyed this routine, guys. Try it out, tag me in it. Don't forget, like the video, helps the algorithm out. Share it with your friends, your family. You got a question, leave it in the comment section. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. And like always, guys, peace out. BARNATURALS.
They all love to talk, you know they do that shit the most. Think you on my level, boy, but you ain't even close.